Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I think just having a look, obviously, at the ASX 200, I think the general market's most probably looking a little bit tired. To me, it's most probably looking like it needs a little bit of a pullback. So we are being a little bit cautious, obviously, what trending shares we're going to be putting out at the moment. If anything, we're obviously going to be looking possibly to just take profits and maybe tidy up a little bit. What you do get in the market every day is, I think, good buying opportunities, and I think today BWX had a really, decent pullback. We did have a buy under this, under 430. It's sort of come back down somewhere near our buy price, our level. I think that obviously Asuka brand is great. They did grow their earnings over 40% last year. I think the market didn't quite understand that they've only just getting into China. They're only just getting into England. So we're anticipating that next year this company is going to really outperform. We weren't the only people. I think a few members and some other broking houses have a very similar view of BWX as we do at Equity Story. I say time and time again, I think we've got the best 3-year growth stories on the market, and if we get a chance to buy one cheaper, get in there, because I think those sort of opportunities don't happen every day. Talking about sort of obviously good stories, Appen. Again, I don't know what we're up on this one, around 50%. Just looks fantastic. Again, hitting record highs today. It looks very, very strong. I think this company is due to report at the end of this month, and we don't anticipate anything too scary with how they're going to be reporting. I think it's pretty well flagged, so we are expecting obviously this trend to continue, and hopefully the company keep doing pretty well. I'd just like to show you something. I mean, we're always looking for 10 bag of stories, and today we are looking at some of the recent IPOs, the ones that have come on. Now, this is not a recommendation, but I'd just like to show you a video. It's a company that does these pallets, and I'd like to show you the video, and the code is RAN. It's called Range International. I don't know if you know much about pallets, but it's a huge multi-million-dollar business around the world, and I think they've got a new really good sort of natural pallets that they're all made from recycled waste. So I'll show you the video, and you can have a look, and you can obviously make up your own opinion.
We live in a beautiful world, a world worth saving. Right now, wooden shipping pallets consume a staggering 40% of global timber production. Every year, over 300 million tonnes of plastic are being produced. 8 million tonnes of this leak into our oceans. Only 14% of this is recycled. But we can make a difference. Using our unique technology, our pallets are made from 100% mixed waste plastic that would otherwise become landfill. For every 100 pallets we produce, we save 4 fully grown trees. Repal. 100% recycled, 100% sustainable, investing in our future.
So I think we certainly here at Equity Story we find that this is really quite an interesting story. The code is RAN. They've just listed, and you can see they're starting to move up quite nicely. Now it's still a little bit development. I think they raised about 50 million. But if you look at companies like Brambles and deal in pallets around the world, I mean, this is a huge industry, and we'll be watching this company pretty closely. And if we can start seeing them kick some goals, and we can start seeing this a really decent revenue model kicking in, certainly it could be definitely a stock stock for the future. Tomorrow, I'd just like to say I'm going to meet the Actigen people. Code is ACW. They've apparently looking for the cure for Alzheimer's. I'll let you you can have a look at the chart at the moment. The chart's not sort of doing too much. They're just in sort of phase 1, moving into phase 2. I'm looking forward to meeting up with them tomorrow morning and talking about this drug that they believe is possibly going to find the cure for Alzheimer's, and I'll be reporting on it tomorrow night and let you know what we think. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and have a wonderful evening. Good night.